Hey friends! And for those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel where I grace ambitious women with all things self-love. Raise your hand if you've set some pretty high goals this year. Now raise your hand if you're still not quite sure how you're going to achieve them. It's okay. I promise you're in the right place. At the time of filming this, it's January, but even if you're watching this in June, July, etc., you can still take these 3 key realizations that I'm going to share to help you feel calmer about where you are and excited about where you're headed. So are you ready for a major mindset shift? Great, let's get into the video. If you are a recovering perfectionist, like myself, you'll probably be feeling that if you're starting something, you have to have everything figured out from the start. And this could not be farther from the truth. Despite common belief, trying to have everything figured out from the start will not speed up your rate of success. A lot of us can get caught up in the planning phase, just constantly planning and reiterating our plan before we actually get started. And it's really backwards. And in all truthfulness, I'm so sorry to break it to you, but it's really just another form of procrastination. It gives you this illusion that you're doing stuff and you're getting stuff done, but in all actuality, you've been planning for 2 weeks and you're still in the exact place where you started from. Or maybe slightly more ahead. As the saying goes, wealth loves speed. So come up with a plan and quickly start executing. Yes, the goal at some point is to have a plan rooted in knowledge. But when you're just starting out, what you really want to do is you want to have a plan rooted in experimentation. Experimentation is where you really start to understand the key things that you actually need to do to get the ball rolling and keep it rolling. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up with a plan quickly, start implementing, track your progress and your outcomes over a 3-month period, and then reevaluate. It's in doing this that you're really going to figure out the things that you should be doing, not only on a one-to-one basis, but on a continual basis to really see the results that you're looking for. When it comes to the things that you'll be doing on a continuous basis, I really think you're going to want to have a tracker to make sure that you're not only listing out the things concretely that you need to do, but it also helps you to track how consistent you are with actually completing the tasks. And if you don't have one already, I highly suggest you grab a copy of my free habit tracker that I have linked in the description below because it will really help. It also includes affirmations to help keep you motivated. So if you're looking for a habit tracker, I got you. To wrap up this first point, a lot of us start in the planning phase and stay stuck there because we're afraid of failing. But the thing is when you're striving for success in any area, you don't want to fear failing. What you truly should be fearing is inaction, because that is where the true failure lies. The point is that you have a goal. So would you rather fail upwards or not try at all? This next point is all about how we choose to use our voice and or our actions. I want to start by saying that you are worthy of being heard and living the life you desire, even from wherever you're starting now. A lot of us have trouble finding our voice because we fear judgment. And if this is you, don't worry, because I have a whole video on it and you can find it in the end screen at the end of the video. On the other side of that, a lot of us fear using our voice because we don't want to be labeled as rude. But the thing that I've learned is that speaking your mind is not synonymous with being disrespectful. I know if you're watching this and your parents are in the room, they're probably like, really? I know growing up, a lot of us learned differently, but it's the truth. Articulating where you stand on certain topics and taking certain actions, especially publicly, yes, it means you're opinionated. But is that a bad thing? No. Your perspective matters within context. And what I mean by this is that you know what works for you or what has worked for you. So own that. And big realization here, you don't have to know everything about everything. It's so simple and okay to say, I don't know too much about the topic right now, but I'm open to learning more. You don't have to pretend. You can acknowledge where you're at and not feel bad about it. There is also something major to be said about owning your zone of genius. Staying in your own zone of genius can actually propel you much farther faster because you're not speaking inauthentically. You're speaking confidently and you're speaking from a place of alignment. So use that voice, make those moves, and understand that you don't have to know everything to move forward. This realization has made me so much happier with the progress I've made, and it's gotten me so excited about where I'm headed. And that has to do with acknowledging the journey. At the end of the day, it's great to have goals. They give us direction. But the thing is, focusing on the goal itself does not bring us any closer to achieving it. It's actually in the journey of taking action and becoming that we truly live. And when we start to embody the person who is capable of achieving our goals, that is where we truly find the secret to success. It's actually in the process of learning that we find the most clarity and then have the ability to truly serve. You'll have a much better idea of what you need to achieve your goals and what they need if you have others on the receiving end of your goals. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.